Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, after analyzing, dissecting, and listening to some of Simon Park's videos over and over again, I noticed another very interesting question that was sent in to JP and the Connecting Consciousness show to Acts of Simon. I never heard this before. But again, not surprised at all that he didn't want to continue talking about it. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, you see a pattern here. I'm going to play a small clip for you, and then I'm going to come back and give you my opinion on it. Here we go.
Excellent. So here's another one from your Germany crew. From Michael in Germany. Hi Simon, can you tell us about Nelson Mandela's funeral and Marduk's attendance there?
Well, people will have perhaps remembered I was one of the first, not the first, but one of the first. David Icke was one of the first as well, to talk about the connection between some black African tribes and a very strong detachment of warlike reptilians. And there is a strong bond that exists between some groups in South Africa and Zimbabwe, as it is now. And often when there are ceremonies of some sort or other, then individuals on behalf of another organisation or other things will attend. Sometimes when presidents are giving inaugural speeches, there's some very interesting audience members. So, you know, it's always nice actually when the camera doesn't just stay on the podium but actually goes around the audience. When I give talks, and I've got one coming up in Britain very soon now, you know, I always look at the audience because there's always usually somebody there who stands out like a mile. So it's a good question. I'm not going to go into too much detail though, because this could be quite difficult.
Indeed, yes. That's quite a show that was, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Okay.
All right. This was on, ladies and gentlemen, this was on the Connecting Consciousness show on YouTube that aired on May 15, 2016. Forgot to include that at the beginning. But anyway, a couple of things. First of all, Simon Parks, for your information, there are 3 people that mentioned that before you and before David Icke. And let me give you their names because I noticed you don't like talking about either one of them. The first person was Dr. Malachi Z. York. The second person was the late Dr. Dilbert Blair. And the third person, whom I've heard you mention in 2 different videos, was Vusa Mazulu Credo Mutwa. All 3 of those men have mentioned something along the lines of that subject matter. As far as it goes with Africa. But I want to ask you, because you really didn't explain to the viewing audience, but who in the fuck is Marduk? And why did you get all jittery at the end? Well, I'm not gonna talk about it because it could be difficult. What could be difficult about it? You do this every time somebody asks you a question, and I'm noticing the questions are beginning to increase. You know, in every other interview, someone's always asking about the black race, and you shut up about it like you got something to hide. You know, understand my position. This is just a beyond blatant pattern. You got something to hide about, you know, African culture. And I'm going to always throw this out again. Not all these extraterrestrials are white-skinned or light blue-skinned humanoid people. You know, like I said, the truth is coming. Once again, another chicken shit performance on Simon Park's part. Like I said, it's blatant, you know, and there's just no denying it. you have a problem with African culture and African history and ufology, and I'm extremely curious to know why. What is it about the black what is it about the black race that's got everybody spooked? Wonder what that is. That's all I have to say on this video.